A 3-0 win, a very comfortable afternoon at Champion Hill. Your thoughts on that one?
I think it was an exceptional performance by the lads. We played with a lot of discipline. They play a certain way where they try and draw you out and pull you about. We had to go into positions sometimes to stop them from doing that. And, they try to play out from the back. The two boys up front were lively. We played with the discipline and we got the goals and we broke them down. I think today was very important because we're slowly now trying to build momentum. It's the third game we haven't conceded, which is a first here, and they really deserved it, the lads. I thought they were excellent, and we could have had a few more of it in the post, with the crossbar. They had a couple of chances, but I think we were worthy winners today. But I have to say this, sometimes it's not easy playing for me. After what happened at Bowers, I didn't hold back. I told them exactly what I thought. It was like 20 minutes. We folded. We were 3-4 down in 20-25 minutes. And I've never experienced that in my time of being here. But I didn't hold my feelings back, and I told them that I'm going to be now, a little bit more ruthless. But for them to bounce back in the manner that they've done, and they played on 2 3G pitches back to back. Bowers, then a long journey to Chichester. Then come back and go to Dartford, and then today's has been phenomenal by the lads. Great work, and people like George Porter that are not even getting in a team right now, that are chomping to get in a team. It's good, it's healthy competition for places, and they're united in there trying to do the right thing. But today's performance was good, with and without the ball.
You touched on the Bowers game. Obviously, the question marks there with defence, and we'll start today in the real analysis of that with how strong that back four or back five were with Jameson.
Our job is not to keep changing the players. Our job is to work with the players, to get them to understand what's required. If I'm being totally honest, we weren't really happy with the first half performance at Dartford, where they came through us quite a bit, but the second half performance against Dartford was really good. We rode our luck and we scored a hell of a goal there. And our job is to work with the players, get them to understand, show them, get them to realise what we need to do, and they're responding. So that's the positives for us. To keep a clean sheet at home again is amazing. Full house again, phenomenal. I mean, I was out with the chairman on Wednesday and he said it's going to be a full house. I said, well, bring it on. It's good. It's good for the area, good for the club. The supporters are amazing. We've just got to give them something to cheer about.
We'll touch on Jameson, who's obviously come in on loan from Luton. It's his first game, obviously, here at Champion Hill. 3,000 people, probably the biggest crowd he's played in front of. How impressed were you with his mentality to go and play in front of that crowd on his first appearance?
Since has been a massive factor in our results. Obviously I worked at Luton for 4 years. I was the first team coach there. We had an unbelievable time there. My connection there is strong, and when I needed a favour, I called upon it. And with Ollie, they've both been exemplary. They've both been fantastic. And he has made some unbelievable saves in the last 3 or 4 games. And if I can keep him as long as possible, I will. He's been brilliant.
Centre half, obviously JB has been a makeshift centre back, and Michael Chambers, who again they haven't had the strongest of starts, but the last 3 games have been phenomenal, and today they were unbelievable.
That was when we make decisions, we base it on what we see. We don't go with our heart, we don't go with anything other than that, apart from what we believe will happen. I think we're seeing the best of Chambone. I think there's a lot more to come, and I think Jerome, I made him captain for a reason. And we're seeing some very, very solid defending. I hope that continues. Are we going to keep keeping clean sheets? No, I know that. But they're fundamentally very, very important to what we're doing at the moment, as well as with the goalkeeper. If you let in the least amount of goals in the season, you'll have a good chance of being somewhere where you want to be. If you score as many as you concede, you're still going to have that opportunity to be where you want to be. But now we're scoring, but we're a little bit tighter at the back, which is important for the cause.
Obviously, we'll move on into the midfield. So obviously, that middle three were, I thought, very impressive. So particularly Jordan Winter cutting out passages of play, which is exactly what you bought him for.
Jordan is an unbelievable footballer. He plays with a lot of determination, a lot of desire. He's very quiet, but he doesn't lead by being vocal. He leads by the way he plays and his presence. And he did play on with a knock today. I kept him on because Ralphie was a bit sore as well, and then Riley went down. Because, again, not me, but I don't know about any other managers, but you've got to work hard to play for me, and some of their stats are unbelievable in there. And Jordan Winter's been a catalyst as well for me.
Move forward then to the front three. Obviously, can't really touch on this afternoon's performance without talking about, annoyingly, Luke Renadio, who's scored 2 more. I know he'll be happy with that, and you'll be delighted with that too.
He's got now 13?
Yeah, it's 11, 12, 13, something like that.
Amazing. And well done to him. He's a big character, Luke. You know, he does things sometimes, and I think, how did he get away with that? How did he do that? But, you know, this is his stage, isn't it? He's not performing on the stage, and he's done it again, and well done to him. And obviously, Mark Marshall, who I've got a lot of time and a lot of respect for, a seasonal pro, who I talk to quite a lot. He's made a difference by coming in. His desire and determination to drive people on to do the right things at his age has been fantastic. And then we've got Lorenzo, who's also played a part in whatever we've done. And then, of course, we've got AJ, who's been fantastic for us, who's been injured, come back, and he made the 3rd goal. And then you've got people like Kaya and George Porter as well in there. So the mix is good, and we're pushing, and I'm pushing everybody to the limits to make sure they understand. I want to make this place a fortress. I don't want to lose a game here. If they perform like that, it'll be good.
You talk about making this place a fortress, and we touched on them a lot, but this afternoon, our first sellout of the season, 400 people turned away at the door. You must have, A, been delighted to see that many people when you walked out here, and B, how key were they to
like
push
I said,
this over the
when
line?
I was out with the chairman on Wednesday, he said it's going to be a full house. I said, well, let's have it. You know, this is what we do. This is, you know, and I keep telling our players, blink once, don't blink twice. It's reality. You've got these supporters here. You know, they're here to see you. They're here to see you entertain them, and I'm glad we are. And long may it continue. And there's going to be times in games where we may not give them what they want. But I can tell you this now: it's such a big myth that they say that the supporters here don't get behind the team. As soon as we score, the whole place is erupting. The whole place. And it's just, you know, we're lucky. We're lucky to have them.
And how important, obviously, this run of home games we're going to have now. I think we're only away twice in the next
very
6
important.
weeks.
Very important to stamp our authority on what we're going to try and do. I want my team to be seen and not heard. You know, low profile. Keep working hard. Keep doing the things that are going to bring us success, and keep giving these supporters home and away something to cheer about.
Hack, as always, thanks for chatting to us, and we'll look forward to catching up on
Cheers.
Tuesday.
Thank you.